Hello and welcome to part 3 of this tutorial series, and here we'll be actually doing the actual animation of the wig which we created in part 3, and we'll be using BVH Animations. Okay, so we'll be using the Make Walk tools, and the Make Walk plugin comes with the Make Human tools, Make Human Blender tools, and just need to enable them, and then you're ready to go. So now when you press load and going to press load and retarget and go to our animations which we created, and we're going to start with walk. Okay. Okay, now what you want to do is to keep the feet above the ground. So we're going to use the feet, just press that button and the feet will be above the ground. Then now when we play the animation, okay, maybe we just need to track a few points. Let's enter the key for number 31. Yes, 31. So now when we play the animation, the feet are above the ground. And also want to do the same for all the other animations. And now we want to fix the rotation of the other bones. And going to choose the head and the neck, and now choosing the head and press Alt R to clear all the rotations. And then now choose both bones and press rotate to apply the rotation. And now the head and neck are straightened. And then the next thing we want to do is to spread the legs a little bit. As you can see, our character is a bit muscular. So we're going to rotate that bone about the y-axis and then press rotate that other bone around the y-axis and press rotate. Okay. And now when we play the animation, the feet spread nicely. Okay. And then I go to the dope sheet, and now we're just going to the action edit, so we're just going to rename this to walk, this current action to walk. And now I go to the LLL edit and create a single animation strip. And now we're ready to retarget and load our second animation. And we're going to load which is basically an animation. And then again the same thing, we want to keep the feet above the ground, and the root bone stays unaffected. Okay. And the key number 24. And as you can see now, the run is okay. And now I want to tweak a few bones for the head bone. I want to rotate it so that the rest of the animation plays out fine. Rotate that one about the x-axis and press rotate. And I want to spread the legs as well. Rotate that one about the y-axis and then press rotate. Okay. And then the other bone, the other leg type, and then rotate. And then confirm and now when we play the animation, the legs spread quite nicely. I think it's quite acceptable. Okay. And then we go to the dope sheet, and then action edit and rename this action to run. And to the LLA edit and add this animation to our single LLA strip, animation strip. And now I'm going to retarget and add another animation. So I'm adding the jump animation. And I'll go through the same steps of keeping the feet above the ground. Okay. I forgot to send this BVH file. So I have to go back to BVH hacker and correct this one. The same way I did in the part 1 of this tutorial series. Okay. So in BVH Hacker, I'm just going to open this one and just center the animation. Just open it. And then now with the people selected, press center and then go to translation mode and limit its translation. Okay. And now it's ready to be saved. Just click save to save it. Okay, save it. Save it on top of the previous one, BVH animation, and go back to play and download and retarget again. And this should play out fine this time. Keep your name of 40. And now what we'll have to do is just to keep the feet above the ground. Yeah. Just press to keep the feet above, even without any point selected, and it will fix itself above the ground. Let me go to the dope sheet and rename this section skin. So jump and go to the NLA editor and add this one to the NLA strip. Press G to grab, and then that's it. And then now we're going to add our last animation, which is the punch. And then it ends at keyframe number at 39. Yeah. Okay, as you can see, the hands are not folded, and we need to fold those hands so that it looks like an actual punch. Yeah. So the first thing we're going to do is to keep the feet above the ground. We can do that later on, but right now we're going to rotate the tip of the fingers first. Select all of them, and in front view press R, and then rotate them about the y-axis. And select the next fingers and rotate them about the y-axis again. And the next bones, maybe just the first two. Okay. And then rotate them about the y-axis. So then the last two bones, and rotate them about the y-axis. Okay, and then I'll select those two bones and rotate them about the z-axis just to keep all the fingers inside the palm of the hand. And those two, rotate them about the z-axis again. Then that one, rotate it about the z-axis again. And the middle finger, and rotate it about the z-axis. And so just going to save this one. And rotate it about, select the thumb, then rotate it about the z-axis again. And then once that is done, we're going to select all the fingers which we rotated. Okay. I just deselect that one. And then hit Ctrl C. I'm just going to copy points. And just move to keyframe number 1. And then with those bones selected, go to the local edit and then press rotate so that those bones will stay like that. Okay. Then go back to, okay, let's just go forward again. And I want to rotate the other fingers, the other end. And then now going to paste the X flip pose and press rotate and confirm the edit. And now when we play, okay, so now it looks like a punch. I guess satisfactory. Going to rename this one to Punch, and go to the NLA editor. Just press to grab it. We're done as far as the animation is concerned. And now we want to check our animations. Okay, I forgot to center the punch animation, so I have to do it. We just modify it and then delete it in the LMA, and then go to the dope sheet and select punch option, and then just go to the okay, and it should play out fine. Like 30, okay, now I have to redo the pasting of the palm fingers. Go to keyframe numbers, select those and then paste pause. Then start editing, press rotate. Then I paste XFlip. Okay. And it should play out nicely. Okay. And then I'll go back to the NLA editor and edit to the out editor and the animation string. Okay. Now we're done with as far as the animation is concerned. And let's just play all our animations to take a look at them. Done. Jump in the punch. And then I just want to straighten a little bit before we do our Ogre export with Alt R. And just remember to apply location and rotation. In this case is fine. And then now with everything selected, we're going to export our Ogre mesh. And then it's suitable folder. And I'm just going to select materials, and then everything else is separate materials, and everything else is fine. And now I'm going to export everything. It's taking forever. And the main animation exported successfully. And in part 3 of this tutorial, we'll be looking at creating a symbol. And then here's the exported material, the exported files. And the important files are the material file. This sort them the material, and then the scene and the mesh and the skeleton, and everything was exported perfectly. And then in the next tutorial we'll be looking at creating a simple scene, and the final part tutorial will load that scene and this animation into Jamie 3. Thank you for watching.